Time now for the STOHD.com Diamond in the Rough, and its captain's lefty starter, Mike Rail. STOHD.com's Tony Lastoria says the 2009 15th round pick throws a fastball that sits between 87 and 91. He complements it with a curve and a change. Rail also added a sinker to his pitch mix late last season. Big athletic lefty, good frame as he continues to fill out and get stronger. Should be able to help him handle the wear and tear as he gets bigger here pitching professionally. He continues to make some very positive strides on the mound and has potential to be a big leaguer as either a starter or a lefty out of the pen.
Yeah, I look at this kid. I had the fortunate of being able to watch him last year pitch. Reminds him a lot of myself when I played. You know, he's not overpowering, but he commands the fastball, really knows the strike zone pretty well with his breaking ball pitches and his secondary pitches, and that's why he's moving up. A little bit taller than I am, though.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
No, I mean 6'5". That's definitely taller than Standy. So keep an eye on Mike Rail. He's one of those guys that can keep moving up the system. And you can read more about Indians prospects every week on Minor Happenings on STOHD.com and in Tony's book listing the top 100 Tribe prospects. And welcome back to the show. You know, for 25 years, Kinston has been the Class A affiliate of the Cleveland Indians. Now the organization is moving to Zebulon next year, a new place in a brand new stadium. So this is the last season for Kinston at historic Ranger Stadium. With more now, here's the general manager from Kinston, Ben Jones, with Chris Haymeyer.
Ben, give maybe the viewers out there that haven't met you yet a little bit about yourself. The great thing is you're an Eastern North Carolina guy and just kind of moving down the road to be with us.
Yep. I'm a North Carolina guy through and through. Born in Charlotte, grew up in Raleigh, and have loved being back in Wilson for the last 4 years. Before that, I was in Tennessee, in Johnson City, in the St. Louis Cardinals rookie league organization, Johnson City Cardinals, and that's kind of where I cut my teeth and got my start in baseball, and was itching to get back to North Carolina, and the opportunity in Wilson arose, and I jumped at that and was able to get back home, so to speak. And then I always kind of had my eye on coming down to Kinston, but never thought Sherry would leave, and so when she leave, it was something I knew that I had to do, and I'm extremely excited to be here.
There's only 4 full-time front office staff members here with the Kinston Indians. You wear a whole bunch of hats. What are maybe some things that you have to do that maybe the general manager doesn't think as being, or the general public doesn't think as being the general manager of the Kinston Indians?
Just about everything. I mean, I cleaned toilets last week, so that was something people probably don't know that we do. But the main thing about minor league baseball, and especially in a small organization like ours, is that everybody chips in and does their part. Nobody here says that's not my job, and so you'll see us picking up trash. You'll see us, schmoozing with people and talking with the fans, and those are the fun things that you get to do. But you got to get your hands dirty every once in a while and hang an outfield sign or unload boxes or move Gatorade pallets, whatever it may be. You just do what you can to get the job done.
Benjamin, this is an exciting year for the Kinston Indians. This is their 25th year in affiliation with the Cleveland Indians. That's unheard of. It's the longest in the Carolina League. It's one of the longest affiliations in A-ball and all of minor league baseball. What kind of things are you bringing in that maybe some fans will notice as changes, and what kind of special events are you going to have here as well?
Well, I like to celebrate things, Chris, as you well know. So any chance we have the opportunity to celebrate a holiday, whether it's an official holiday or not, we're going to celebrate it out here. I'm a big horse racing fan, love the Kentucky Derby, so we're going to have a huge Kentucky Derby party out here that night, since we won't be able to sit around and watch the Derby that afternoon. So that's one thing that's going to be exciting. But I think more than anything, the fans will notice a fresher look at the Kinston Indians. Things have been done well here for many, many moons, and I don't see a need to change things drastically, but freshen things up, add some excitement to it, and just some real good positive energy going around Granger Stadium, and I think the fans will notice it.
Also an interesting season, Benjamin, for you as well. This is your first year, but this will be the last year that the Kinston Indians are here at historic Ranger Stadium. The fantastic news is that we've got a whole season to say goodbye to the K-Tribe, 70 games here at home from April through September. But what I have noticed is a great response that we have gotten for sponsors, for season ticket holders, for people in the community. They're really looking at this year to kind of come out to the ballpark more times than they've been before and say goodbye to an organization that has been so great to this area for so long.
Yeah, it's been remarkable, the response. You know, a lot of people thought we would have a real negative response from the community, but everything's been positive. It's been really overwhelming and unexpected. at times, because we've had people call up that say, I haven't held season tickets in 9 years, and I want to be part of this season. And so I think it's been great.
And also, too, as you know, the former ownership group here, along with the city of Kinston, they have been working literally from before this team was sold to make sure there will be baseball here in 2011. They are trying to bring another minor league affiliated team here in Kinston to fill up this park next year.
Oh, definitely. That's something we've been working on. Since, like you said, before the team was sold, and I know it's something that's important to Mr. McCray and the leadership here in the city of Kinston, is that we have somebody to play here at this beautiful stadium. So it's something that's in the works that we feel positive about, and we'll just keep getting after it until we know something.
Chris, Ben, thanks. And as you can see by our map here, it's about Kinston's about 40 minutes away from Zebulon, where the new state-of-the-art park will be, and this is where this Class A affiliate for the Indians will play next year. And Jay, you're very familiar with this area in North Carolina. You played at Kinston.
Yeah, I played at Kinston. I played my college baseball at UNC Charlotte. This area, it's a great area. In North Carolina, the Carolinas are unbelievable. But this was a tough thing for me to swallow, because you look at this ballpark, and when you're coming up through the minor league system, you're supposed to be just playing the game of baseball, not worrying about, oh, this ballpark or that ballpark or how nice it is. There's a lot of tradition, a lot of historic themes to Granger Stadium. I was only there for half a season, but just everything about it, the community, the people, everybody, the restaurants, everybody that knew Kinston baseball loves this team. And it's unfortunate that the Indians are moving away, but at the same time, they're moving closer. They're moving closer to a big city where it's easier access to get kids in and out. And so I understand the economics and everything, but you have to stick with your guns and you have to stick with the roots. And I think the Kinston Indians are really going to miss the Cleveland Indians.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens here, but it's only 35 or 40 minutes away, so it's even closer than Cleveland and Akron. So that's good news for the fans in North Carolina.